Hey there friends, how's it going? My name is Shade coming at you with another video. So today we are going to be talking about Vincent Valentine DLC for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Now, there was a little bit of a problem here. I had a problem deciding which one I should make. One depending on the Crisis Core, ending changing so it can be connected to the next Final Fantasy VII Remake, but I'll make another video about that. And also Rebirth and Valentine DLC. I asked you guys to help me out, and it went 50-50, so it didn't help out at all, so that kind of sucked a lot. However, thanks to the lad Noclixis guy I mentioned before on the channel, great lad, he said I just do the Vincent Valentine one, and because of him you're getting the video now, so a huge shout out to Noclixis. Alright, huge shout out to you, man. So anyway, let's talk about the Vincent DLC. So when it comes to the Vincent Valentine DLC, it's very likely that they are going to do that route, mainly because Yuffie and Vincent were both optional characters, and Yuffie was DLC. Now granted, you wouldn't meet Yuffie in Midgard, you would do it just, you know, when you get out of Midgard in the original, and Vincent you would meet in Nibelheim. So that is another aspect that we need to think about, but most likely it's going to just be DLC, and maybe while the game is progressing we have to figure out where the game will end. So most likely I think that the game will end at the moment where everyone's at the lowest. I think Maximilian dude said it perfectly when I actually saw him say it, and I actually do believe that's the best place to stop it, when Tifa, Barrett are captured and all that. I think an aspect, if that was the place it stopped, I think it'd be a great aspect for Vincent's DLC to kick in, because not only will we be playing Vincent, not at that time, because of course Yuffie's DLC was not set after the Final Fantasy VII Remake stuff, but set like in the same time, but just like in a different area. So I think that would happen with Vincent. So while Vincent's in Nibelheim, while the gang is exploring and doing all of the stuff like the Shinra celebration thing where it was the parade, I think Vincent would be doing his own stuff. Now granted, I think that the gang will awaken Vincent, but just like how in the original Vincent said he won't join you guys, but later on he will join you, I think this time he actually means he won't join. However, that's when the DLC kicks in. So this is my guess. In the main game we will see Vincent. We'll go into the Shinra mansion, we'll see the coffin, and Vincent will talk about Hojo and stuff, because of course Cloud talks about Hojo, Red 13, they'll just bring up Hojo, and Vincent still doesn't want to do all of this, so he'll say he doesn't want to help and go back into his coffin. Now that all will happen, but that's not all we'll see of Vincent. We'll also get him in DLC. Now what's strange with the DLC is that what I'm thinking what will happen is that Vincent will awaken and he'll actually find more stuff about Hojo, and it'll be like a Dirge of Cerberus type thing where Vincent is going on a mission to go for Hojo. Now of course that is just my speculation, and many of you may wonder that's not gonna do well for the story because Hojo is like a key character. But also I think like it could work. Of course, like it could be like Hojo escapes after Vincent finds him, and that could actually work as well. But also there is that whole aspect. Now question is, how will Vincent fight? Of course he'll be a very ranged type character, but also I do feel that they should implement like a morphing or like a beast transformation mode, like build up your limit and then transform into beast, and instead of just doing one move you are a beast, like you are one of the monsters, vampires for a little bit, so like a short time frame, right? So I think that would be a fantastic idea for Vincent's aspect, for gameplay wise. And for the different like gun motions and stuff, I definitely think he could be close range, like he can hit with the claws and stuff, but also shoot with his guns. Those would be pretty cool. Those would be amazing. But another aspect would also be what else will come with this DLC. And this is where it gets a little bit crazy. So, yeah, Vincent will go by himself around, not around the world, but like a strict path. It could be set straight in the Shinra mansion where you have to like calculate and find stuff with Hojo, go into the library, find stuff about Hojo, and then go find Hojo. But you have to like follow a certain path. But while in the library, Vincent will find a note about Genesis, or Loveless itself, the poem of Loveless. And I think Genesis will be the perfect like DLC boss or whatever add-on, like how they did with Reese's in Yuffie's. I think Genesis would be a fantastic final boss over there. I don't know if they'll do that, because Genesis was a character that was teased at the end of Dirge of Cerberus in the original PS2. So it's possible that they could bring him as a DLC character for Vincent's DLC, which I think is most likely going to be the case. But will it be a long DLC? I definitely think it'll be maybe around or just a bit longer than Yuffie's. It depends, it really does. But yeah, I definitely think that would be one of the coolest DLCs if they execute it right. And at the end of the day, after the DLC, maybe Vincent will actually decide to join that party because they are going to take down Shinra, and maybe Vincent will see what the gang meant when they said they're going to stop Shinra, save the world, all of that. And maybe Hojo will say something like, oh yeah, Lucretia is somewhere, but he won't find them. Now he's gonna ask the gang to help him look for Lucretia. So that'd be fantastic. I think that'd be a fantastic addition to the game. And yeah, I don't know, would you guys pay for that DLC, a Vincent Valentine DLC? Would you pay for that with my ideas in it? I definitely think it would be a fantastic add-on. But then again, they could just add him to the game in the storyline. But again, because he was a free character and Yuffie, not free character, he was a secret character and Yuffie was a secret character, I think both of them will be DLCs. But in the next games, they will be part of the party. So like how Yuffie was DLC in Remake Part 1, well, Remake, she will join the party in Rebirth. And Vincent is going to be DLC for Rebirth, but he himself will be the main, he will come to the main party in the third title, which we don't know what it's going to be, but I think it's going to be called Final Fantasy VII Redemption or something, I don't know. We'll see what it is. But yeah guys, that is it. That's my ideas for a Vincent Valentine DLC for Rebirth. Just to sum it up again, Vincent meets the gang but actually stays in his coffin, and then the DLC kicks off with Vincent actually wanting to find Hojo, goes to the library, goes around the mansion, you do some puzzles, you do some stuff here, you fight some monsters and traps around the Shinra mansion, you find out where Hojo is, you go there, you fight some monsters here and there, you meet some people along the way, I don't know. Then you maybe have a flashback of Vincent when he was working for Shinra, and then you also remember Lucretia, so we'll see her in-game model, and it continues until you go to Hojo. Vincent about to beat up Hojo, but Hojo somehow escapes, tells him that Lucretia is still around, he has to find Lucretia, and then he realizes the only way he can do that is with the party, so he will join the party. But Genesis is also part of the AR battles or secret boss. Whatever they're gonna do with the AR missions in Rebirth, we'll see. And of course, Yuffie had a Intergrade had like a post scene that's showing what's happening, like a short little snippet of what's happening. So I don't know if they're gonna do that for Vincent. I mean, it's possible, but we'll see. But yeah, guys, that is it for the video. So sorry for the long explanation of what I wanted in this DLC, if it is a DLC, if Vincent's a DLC, or if he's just within the main game. But I definitely think a Vincent DLC could happen. But yeah, guys, that is it for this video. Leave a like, helps me a lot. Comment down in the comment section down below what you guys think. Share with friends, because sharing is of course caring. And most importantly, subscribe to become a fellow lightning bolt. Anyway, guys, that is it for this video. And as always, this is Lightning Shade. Blaze out.